Hi and welcome to this session on YouTube for you. I am David Weegenaar and here we go. I have 4 games for you today if I have time. I've got my clock there, my chess clock. So anyway, I hope you enjoy these 5-minute games that I've played before on my cell phone, of course, at chess.com. So here we go without further ado. Now this is first game is USA National Master and under the around the 22 mark sort of thing on chess.com. And so here we go, this is that game, and so I'm black in this game, and then the next game is the same person later on I played by chance or maybe revenge or something like that. Maybe I was taking revenge on my opponent. So here we go. A3, a move that can be played by white. It's not bad actually, considering I'm playing rubbish. So white meets this quite well actually, this opening. So plays a sort of a, is this the English one? No, I don't know. Not really. This promotes and provokes knight e4, which I thought would come, or knight d4 and knight e5. Now I have 3 places to place this knight. I chose knight g6. Usually I play knight f7 here. I usually play this move. But in this case I played knight g6 and my opponent took from USA National Master. Knight f3 and in comes my knight to haunt white. Knight e5, so I play king up. Why not? Probably really not very good of me to move my king this time of the game. So h4 comes, so here comes white coming after me, and so I just play bishop f6, h5, and I take at the bit, I chomp at the bit, the horse bit of course, which is bishop e5, and here white plays an intermediate move which is actually a capture and it's a check, so hg6. Now I'm not going to leave that pawn on g6, am I? So I'm going to march my king up to g6. Okay, this would be looking quite a good one for the start of the position sort of thing, for a thumbnail. Here I play bishop e6 and bishop f4, and here I just play rook h8, and here I say, white USA National Master might play f3, but then I play queen b6 check. Then I said to myself, they won't play, the USA National Master won't play f3, question mark, question mark. And then I said to myself, post white's next move, USA National Master did play f3, question mark, question mark. So here comes f3. So what happens after f3? Everyone can see this move. It's checkmate, and the best that white can withhold checkmate is 1 and 2 and 3 moves. That's the best way, that, as Susan Polgar puts it, for white to prevent checkmate, which is going to occur. After f3 we have of course queen b6 check, and here the USA National Master resigned. I don't know if it's him or not, but I think it's him, of course. Next game is, boy, my eyes are getting gristly. You can have them lasered, Dave. So anyway, this is the next game that I'm playing the same opponent, and here I'm actually playing white this time, so it's quite cool really. So here's the same opponent that I played game 2 later on in today's games on chess.com. These are these selected games. Okay, so here we go. I'm white in this case, so sorry about that whistle. I have tried to stop it. Apparently you can, but I can't. So I take my own medicine. I play my own moves that I suggest my juniors or those that I'm coaching to play as well, just to have a good springboard opening to play without having to worry too much about theory. So we have the, for me, I see this as the French defence for white. White playing the French defence, which is what my junior said to me. Why do you want to play black when you're white? Well, he's not got a bad point. Queen e2, and here comes rook d7, probably trying to pin in my knight, of course, but trying to get something going with my knight on e5, and maybe a f6 move for pawn f6. So I ignore it, knight d2, but I don't ignore it here. Now I play queen f3. And of course, if f6, everyone knows that white gets checkmate soon thereafter with queen d5 check, and either queen f7 checkmate if the king goes to f8, or the knight f7 check, king g8, knight takes queen if you like, or knight h6 check double, and then queen g8 check, and or if king f8 queen, sorry, I'm just rambling here. So c6, and I played c3 and knight f8, and I just thought I'd better get off that subject I was talking about. That smothered mate, of course, coming. Everyone knows that by now. Queen h5 and queen f6. So queen h5 was a little bit sort of like bringing up my child play, my sort of play that I liked to play when I was a kid. So just playing kind of reasonably primitively. Now I'm just threatening to throw my knight to g5, and this pawn is rather a problem for black. And so here comes g6. So I just could move here, but that would entertain the idea of queen g7. So I just play queen h3, which is now preventing this knight move or this knight move from coming here. So now white is met with knight e6. And so I have a bit of a nice move to play here that causes my opponent to resign on the spot after a couple of moves from here. So as mentioned, I like to play a simple move here, and I play knight g5. Here I'm threatening queen takes h7 check, of course, and maybe even other things too. So here my opponent went h5. Well, this is National Master from USA. So, but my opponent now played h5. So what did I play that just trying to think what I played now. h5, and then I played knight, oh that's right, knight gf7. I'm looking at my move first now. So knight gf7, this is really embarrassing for black. And of course now the bishop's attacked on d6 with the knight on f7. So if bishop takes knight, then I have a choice. I have a choice, which I like choices. I have a choice of taking with the pawn, and the rook defends the knight, etc. And this square f4 is well covered. And or I can just take back with the knight, of course. So here black played bishop e7. So what did I play that sort of broke the camel's back, really, so to speak? As my next move was f5, and my opponent here resigned. We can just quickly ask Fritz to play moves for black and white. See how Fritz goes real quickly. It's going back to bishop d6. That can't be the best move, computer. That might be a bit better. It's not really good, is it? So as you can see, it's pretty resignable. So now I'm going through to, I've got 4 minutes if I want to make this 15 minutes long. So I'm going to open my database, and now I'm showing you a positional game that I played with white 5-minute chess today. Okay, so this is a 5-minute game that I call it positional chess, with a bit of tactics thrown in, of course. So here I'd be quite happy, if this was a match game, I'd be quite happy with my opponent who's from France. I'd be quite happy with my opponent, because this isn't the best setup for black when they fence shadow these pawns on the white squares like this. Okay, so this isn't the best, because really black wants a pawn on d6 instead of e6, and maybe to swing their knight to f6 or h6 even in some cases. So there's that whistle again. So here we go. I play c4. Did I say positional? I don't think people like to play in 5-minute chess big positional games. Back. So the next move I think is coming up. It's not the greatest for black, really. And so I take the bishop, takes the rook, I mean. Probably bishop takes is better. Now I can't immediately go knight b6 because of queen takes bishop on a3, which is probably okay for black. Not sure. And here's where my opponent resigned. And now I'm going to show you for last quickly. I'm going to be about a minute. My last game. Hard rated player is white. Okay, so I'm going to swim through this one. Okay, this is a hard player who's under 2,000, 5 minutes. And that will be the end of the session. Maybe I was offering my opponent a draw, more or less. But we play on. Probably white's a bit better, but that is an outside pass pawn at the A board. So I push it because I utilise it. It's probably very naughty too, according to book. Here's where my opponent resigned, and that's the end of the session. Thank you very much. All the best with your chess, no matter where it is and where you are in the world. Thank you for watching. All the best. Bye.